Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here with a match reaction video for you for the Manchester United versus Manchester City game that's just finished 2-1 to Shitty at Old Trafford in the Barclays Premier League. What a load of old shit. Oh no, we'll never live it down, lads. We just lost the Manchester derby at home. It's a shocking result. And you know what? It was a shit performance as well from us. Come on, I mean, okay, you know, you've got to respect the way Pep Guardiola set up his Manchester City side, got them playing that nice possession, tiki-taka, bullshit style possession football that he likes so much. Very well, very soon. Fair play to him. He's done well in a short space of time at City there, and they made it very difficult for us in their first opening half an hour. But we've got to be doing freaking better than that. We've got to be doing better. We didn't have an answer for the first goal as well. The first goal's gone in. Okay, we've set up to just deal with their possession, deal with their chances, and basically soak it up and hit them on the counter-attack. That's how we set up. You know, we're looking about long balls, getting them into Zlatan, Fellaini, etc. Bring it down and hit them on the counter. Look for those sweeping through balls across the pitch, which we did do when we got the ball, but not very well. We didn't do it very well, and we didn't do it enough. I mean, Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top today, put in a fantastic performance, I think. He had a lot of opportunities, could have perhaps should have scored a couple of more chances, but he was feeding off scraps, the lad. He was basically feeding off balls, long balls in, and pretty much errors from Manchester City to allow the ball to fall to the feet of Zlatan. That's how the goal came from Claudio Bravo having a fucking mare. And other than that, we didn't really create too much and we didn't craft too much. Whereas City, on the other hand, you've got to say they had a lot of joy playing in that nice passing in our final third, getting in behind our defence. In the first opening half an hour of the game, they've got through one-on-one with David De Gea on numerous occasions. Kevin De Bruyne pulling all sorts of strings and having opportunities himself. Got the first goal, set up the second goal. Really good performance from him. You've got to give Kevin De Bruyne a lot of credit for today's performance. Was probably the man of the match. Manchester United, I'm not really sure if we had a man of the match. It was a pretty depressing performance from us. Not a good team performance. I mean, Fellaini and Pogba in the centre of the park, they were very average indeed. I'm disappointed with Paul Pogba's start for Manchester United so far. £89 million, you're expecting a bit more from the lad, aren't you? You know, not a good enough performance from him. Big name players, you need big name players for big games. Zlatan's turned up again, Zlatan's performed, he cost us nothing. Pogba cost us 89 mil and he's not turned up so far in a Manchester United shirt. I'm sorry, he's not. And in games like this, that's when you need your players to turn up. And in the centre of the park there, we looked reasonably weak today with Fellaini and Pogba in there. It just was not good enough. City and that had the run of the ball entirely. Of course, I know what Jose Mourinho is trying to do. He is that sort of defensive, destructive manager. He's trying to get City to come onto us and hit us, and us hit them quickly on the counter-attack. And it worked sometimes, but not enough times, not good enough. And certainly when we were 1-0 down, we've got to be changing things up, mixing things up and trying to attack them a bit better. Okay, we did start pressing higher on the pitch, etc. We're trying to win the ball back. It's always going to be difficult against a possession-style team like City, especially when you've got that coaching ability of Pep Guardiola in there. You could see it immediately, that whole Barcelona-esque bullshit from Manchester City. You could see that. And it could have been a different story if that first goal didn't come in as the game goes on, but that was a big blow to us coming so early on. We've got to change the way we're approaching the game. We had to change, and we didn't have the answers for City, unfortunately. We just did not. I want to talk about Wayne Rooney as well. I think the captain, okay, you know, had a hand in the first goal with the ball in there. Floaty, sort of good delivery from a set piece of today. Good set piece tactics that we had as well. It's like get it in really high, get it to our really tall bastards up top there and allow them to win the ball for us. And that's what happened. The first goal, of course, Claudio Bravo having an absolute double daymare, flapping at it. It's fallen to Zlatan and he's banged it in the back of the net with a fantastic half volley. He had a lot of volley opportunities today. That's what he fed off today. We know he's a master at that. We know he's a great technician. Can hit the ball on a volley like nobody else. But today, unfortunately, blazed way too many over the bar. But that's not really his fault. He was feeding off to half chances. At least he did bang one of those opportunities in. I think Luke Shaw's had a really good game at left back. Great to see him. I think he was very positive. I think Antonio Valencia was positive. I'm not impressed with the back line, though. Okay, Eric Bailly did make some really good challenges. But him and Blind, they had a lot of mistakes in them. The first goal was way too easy for City to cut us open. It was just a Cruyff turn and the whole defence has been done. Tucked up like a bunch of frickin' dustmen. It was not good for Manchester United in the first half. At least we did go into half-time with a glimmer of hope from that Zlatan goal. Second half comes out, it's more positive. We're pushing, we're probing, we're pressing higher, we're trying to make things happen. But it didn't take long for City to settle back into that vein of passing it around like a bunch of possession melters, did it? And it really frustrated Manchester United because it's always tough when you're the chasing team It's always tougher, it's always more tiring when you don't have the ball. And City made that count to their benefit today. I'm just gutted, lads. I'm just gutted. Going into this game is feeling so optimistic about the chances of United winning this. First one in a long time. And bearing in mind, City have strengthened also. They've got Pep in there, all that stuff. Bearing in mind that, I was thinking, even so, the start we've had under Jose, the players we've brought in, we're really going to have a go at it. But unfortunately, nobody's really turned up today apart from perhaps Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I thought was very good. And Marcus Rashford, when he's come on, has actually made some stuff happen. We needed the change at half-time as well because we were just so poor at creating things. Mkhitaryan given the nod and, of course, Jesse Lingard. I think that was the right decision. Martial's not been fantastic recently. But unfortunately for Mkhitaryan, unfortunately for Lingard, they were freaking gash-tastic today, which is why they were substituted off. And, of course, Anthony Martial's come on late. But I think Marcus Rashford gets the man of the match for me in the second half, just for actually trying to do something, creating something. Unfortunately, there was one opportunity that went in the back of the net, which Zlatan Ibrahimovic got a little deflection onto in an offside position. Otherwise, it could have been a different story. Also, we should have had a fucking penalty, lads! Because Claudio Bravo, the dirty goalkeeper prat, has totally just taken out Wayne Rooney. It was a definite penalty. You know, he's tried to do this, let's just keep the ball, let's do a bit of a Cruyff turn, try and get a bit of space. You know, he should just be distributing the ball, but he keeps on the ball. He's mugging off Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney, he actually, Bravo knocks the ball forward about 5-6 yards. He's had a mare, and Wayne Rooney gets to it. He's going to put the ball in the fucking back of the net. But what does Bravo do? Studs up challenge, totally hacks Wayne Rooney down, and the referee, Twattenberg, does nothing. Oh, the more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. We could have got something from this game, but do we deserve the victory in this game? I'm not convinced. I'm sorry, I'm not freaking convinced. City were the better side over the 90 minutes. All credit to them, but football, anything can happen. We've got to be bitterly disappointed we haven't done that. We've got to put this game behind us, and more importantly, we've got to learn from this game, especially for the second game against City, because we can't have them doing the freaking double over us. We've got to go to the Etihad when we play them next and turn them over, quite frankly, just to rescind this disgraceful result that we've got today. I mean, I'd like to say I enjoyed the game of football. I didn't really enjoy the game of football. It stressed me the fuck out. I wasn't impressed with United's style of play. It was all our play broke down on numerous occasions. You know, wasn't enough fluidity to us, wasn't enough penetration. We were feeding off scraps, hitting them on the counter-attack when we could, and not very well either. City with all the possession, all the domination. It was a fucking shit game of football for a Manchester United fan. Anyway, sorry about the language, pardon my French, but that's what happens when you're watching Manchester United against City and we fucking lose. Right, anyway, I'm sweating my tits off. I'm going to chill out now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys thought about the performance. Who were your performers out there? I probably have to give my United man of the match to David De Gea. I don't think he really put a foot wrong. Very safe. Although he didn't have anything to do apart from the couple of opportunities which he let in there, but wasn't really his fault. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please tune in for the next one. I'll be doing them for all Manchester United games. Also, make sure you chuck a like on this match reaction. Match reaction's coming as usual after the game for a bit of post-match analysis. So chuck a like on it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, keep a lookout for upcoming videos. If you're a City fan, get out of my comment section! And if you're a United fan, please do let me know below. Well, it's only a game in it, but still I'm pissed off. Let me know what you thought about United's performance. Who were your performers in there? Of course, Ibrahimovic did well, although he did spurn a good few opportunities. Get commenting below. Bitterly disappointed. Hats off to Pep Guardiola and City, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes sometimes. United need to learn from this. We need to build. We need to move on. We need to improve. And we need to put this game behind us freaking quickly. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD. Thanks for watching. Chuck a like on it. Subscribe. Take it easy. Have a good one. Bollocks.